What's up, guys? My name is PJ. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video. Today we are going to talk about Cartomizer tanks. There's a lot of different Cartomizer tanks on the market. Some are cheap, some are expensive. Basically, I'm going to show you a few different kinds. Here is a large bucket filled with tanks. I like tanks. I'm a Carto tank guy. I do drip from time to time. I've tried out rebuildables. I've also tried all the Stardust and all that stuff. It's pretty cool, but I just stick to my Carto tanks. Basically there's a bunch of different brands out there, a bunch of different places selling them. So I'm going to go through a few different tanks that I own and maybe help you guys decide what you guys want to buy if you're looking into Carto tanks. So, first one we're going to talk about is the Smoke Tech tank. We're going to talk about the Smoke Tech tank because it's basically the most common tank you're going to find. A lot of different vendors carry them. I don't know how I even show you this. There's a whole bunch of different styles that you can get. Basically, one of the main ones that a lot of people are buying is these slim tanks. This is a Smoke Tech slim tank. It's going to run you from $9 to $12. It holds 3 mils of juice with a cartomizer, the XL cartomizers. They're slim. They're basically made to go on an Ego. Here's one on a twist. So you get this little adapter here, and it looks real slick on an Ego. Then they either come in stainless steel with any type of color, pretty much, and they also come in Delrin with any type of color. And they also come in a 5 mil version. So here's the little 3 mil that's the size of an Ego. So here's a 5 mil version. Pretty much same thing, it's just a little bigger. Holds a little more juice. And they also make a shorty version. This is a Smoke Tech shorty cartomizer tank. This one actually is from Kalamazoo, I believe. Kalamazoo Vape Shop has these. A couple other places too. I think Pure Smoker. But these hold a standard size cartomizer. So negatives, since there's more than positives. Negatives to the Smoke Tech tank. First off, they're cheaply made. That's why they're $10, okay? When they drill these holes for your cartomizer, they're extremely inconsistent. Basically, I've had problems where cartomizers don't even fit inside of the tank. I recommend using Smoke Tech cartomizers in the Smoke Tech tanks because sometimes the bogues just don't fit. For example, this shorty one I was talking about, the Smoke Tech shorty, this cartomizer has been in here since I filled this tank because I cannot get it out. Unless I take a hammer and punch on the tank, this thing's not coming out. I mean, I'll push on the bottom of this as hard as I can. I mean, this thing is not even budging. So I do not recommend the shorty. But this is a bogue in here, not a Smoke Tech. I don't really know if Smoke Tech makes shorty cartos. I'm sure they do. But this is a bogue in here. So I do not recommend the Smoke Tech tanks with bogue cartos, if those are your favorites, because they're very inconsistent and sometimes they don't fit right. And if you do get them to fit, you're going to tear up the O-rings inside because they're just the diameters must be just off by a little bit. I'm not quite sure. So my next tank I'm going to show you, this is a J tank here. This you can find at electronicsticks.com. Jason over there made these tanks, probably over a year ago now. This is one of the few from the way beginning when tanks started coming out. And this is the 5.5 mil version. They do have a regular standard size. I believe they have XL size and the short ones. This is made for the standard size bogue. It's basically about the width of the Silver Bullet. So if you guys are looking for something that looks sleek on the Silver Bullet, you got this 5 mil J tank, which is pretty nice. So I do recommend the J tank. It's $20 for the Delrin version, I believe, right around $20. So if you're looking for something that looks great on the Silver Bullet, this is nice for that. Otherwise, there are a few tanks on the market that are a little bit better than the J tank. Next, we're going to talk about the VPX Cartomator. The VPX Cartomator has also been around quite a long time. As far as I know, they've been around kind of since the beginning. They've had the different size. They have the XL version, and the regular size version. They have the Delrin with the poly, and poly. You got to watch the poly because it will crack with those certain juices. With the J tank and the VPX Cartomizer. But it's a good quality tank. The inner O-rings are very nice and thick, so the Cartomizer will slide in and out very easily, but it'll stay in place very easily also. But they do also make them in a stainless steel version. The one I have here is a stainless steel Cartomizer, but this one has a satin finish on the end caps. I got this one because I got a Pure Smoker Legacy coming tomorrow actually, so that'll look real slick on there. But they have both sizes, XL, regular, in either Delrin or the stainless steel. The Delrin from the VPX Cartomizer is going to run you about 20. The stainless steel one about 50 something. And these are available at Inhaler.com. Also at Vaporfection, who's the one that actually makes them. You can buy some stuff over there too. But this I do recommend to people. If you're all about aesthetics, they got a bunch of different choices here. You got all different colors. You got either the Delrin end caps, like the polished stainless steel, or you got like a brushed stainless steel, and then the satin, which is what this one is. So a lot of choices over there, but a little on the pricey side. But all around, one of my favorite tanks. Out of my top two favorite tanks, the second to best tank I believe on the market right now is the Little Mama or Big Daddy Vapor tanks. You can get these at BigDaddyVapor.com. This one is an XL version, a Delrin. Here is a short version in stainless steel. Now, not to confuse anybody, but this tank, the red here, is actually a different brand. It just happened to fit the same end caps from Big Daddy. So I got the red just because my Pro Vari button is red. I like everything to match. So the nice thing about Big Daddy is they got these big nice end caps on here with extremely nice O-rings. So the caps slide on and off real easy to clean the tank out, but the best thing is the inner O-rings on these bad boys are awesome. I mean, the Cartomizer slides in and out like nothing, like butter, but at the same time, these are going nowhere. You know, this tank is not coming off the Pro Vari. I mean, if anybody knows, the Pro Vari weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Nowhere. This is not sliding at all. This is not sliding at all. I mean, I'm giving her here. So I really do recommend the Big Daddy tanks. You know, sometimes it's about aesthetics. I have this Big Daddy because I like the Delrin because I got this thing all Delrined out. You know, but they do have the stainless steel. The nice thing about Big Daddy, when I don't have one, is they have another one that's called the Who's Your Mama or Who's Your Daddy, where it's stainless steel end caps with a stainless steel tank with a little window so you can see your juice. And I haven't had one, but I already know just by using these end caps that it's a great tank and it won't crack your juices. But that's going to run you about 60, whereas this Delrin run is going to run you 20, and the stainless steel one is going to run you 30. So that's BigDaddyVapor.com. That's pretty much top of the line you're going to get. But now, as of recent, a new company has come out with a tank called the OCD tank from ibtanked.com. This tank is awesome. Alright, so this is Pyrex glass right here, okay? So this is not going to crack with any of your juices. If you can look here, you can see how sleek these end caps are. I mean, I'll pull this one back out. This is the Big Daddy. You know, very good with this computer. So look at how giant these end caps are, and look at how sleek these ones are. I mean, they're short, so you get a little extra room for juice, and there's not a big bulky end cap sticking off the top here. It's real sleek, okay? And that's not even the best part. The best part is, I don't know if you're even going to be able to see this. I'm going to try to do this the best I can. If you look where my nail is right here, between the cap and the tank itself, right where my nail is, there is a rubber seal all the way around the cap. Okay, I'd take it apart, but I don't feel like taking it apart at the moment. Here, so this is a rubber gasket all the way around here that So when you put these end caps together, it seats right on that rubber gasket. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It works great. And it's Pyrex. And you know what the best part about it is? $30. When you go to the website, ibtank.com, it can be a little confusing because you have to order the tank separate from the end caps. So you can get these in the different colors. You can get them in swirls and designs. You can get them with the weird drawings on them of owls or whatever, kind of like Finiac does, you know. I don't like any of that, but that's just me. So pick your tank, and you're going to see that's going to cost $10. They come in XL, which is what I have here, or they come in the regular size also. I actually just found that out a couple hours ago. My buddy in the Wisconsin Vapors, Mike, was telling me that they do make them in the standard size. Okay. Another nice thing about this tank is, watch how easy this is. So when I fill a tank up, I fill from the bottom. I basically push this out a little bit, tip it to the side, fill it up. Boom, snaps right back in like nothing, like butter. I mean, this thing is great. The O-rings are high quality. Everything's high quality. Even the Pyrex, the cuts on the Pyrex is great. On this tank here, on this Big Daddy, this is actually a Pyrex tank too. But they don't carry them anymore because they started making the Who's Your Mama, Who's Your Daddies. And when they would place large orders, 500, 1,000 of them, when they'd get the order, half of them were broken. So they're like, this isn't worth our money. So they stopped making them. But on this one, this Pyrex glass, it's kind of cut kind of crappy around the top and the bottom. So it kind of sits a little funny, and I keep thinking something's crooked. But it's because the Pyrex isn't cut. But this is pristine. I mean, this is high quality. So yeah, order the tank, put that in your cart, then go back and order the end caps separate. Okay? So when you order the tank, you're just going to get the tank. You have to order the end caps also. It's not one whole thing. And the reason is because they have too many different types of tanks to choose from, and you can choose the end caps. They come in, these are actually stainless steel. They're just painted black. You can get regular stainless steel, you can get stainless steel painted black, or you can get stainless steel painted gold. So those are the three choices of end caps. And then there's 100 choices of the different tanks. But they're all Pyrex, and they're awesome. And they're out of California. Just a quality tank. And I've only had it a few days, and it's already taken over as the #1 tank. I know there's a few more out there I don't have, like the full glass tanks and stuff like that. But for $30, I mean, you cannot go wrong with this for $30. So this is my #1. So those are tanks for you. There's plenty of them out there. Everybody's got ones they like and they don't like. I just want to get my opinion out there and let you guys know that there really is a difference in these tanks when it comes to quality-wise for the price. I do recommend, a Smoke Tech on an Ego with a Smoke Tech Carto. Why not? A 1.7 ohm on a regular Ego is a great vape. Get a 2 ohm, put it on a twist, boom. That's beautiful for when you're out and about, But you can't go wrong with these Pyrex tanks either. Or the Big Daddy, all quality stuff. So, thanks guys for watching. Hopefully I get some more vids out soon. I just want to kind of help out anybody out there that's looking at certain things, tips and tricks kind of stuff, all my Wisconsin Vapors. I'll see you guys at the meet coming up. Take it easy, and thanks for watching. Call 911 now!